Kenny Dillingham is with us. I just blew off the commissioner, Brett Yermark. Should I go back to him?
I think you should.
You know, I need you to help me on a bunch of things, because here's the thing about Media Day. If I swear to goodness I ask you, do you think you're going to be any good this year? I'm going to take this and ram it through my eyeball. If I think, is your quarterback any good? I'm going to run this through my ear and out the other side. I don't want to do that. So Jordan Tyson, Sam Levitt have a bit of a feud going with me. Supposedly, Sam Levitt is better at dunking than Jordan Tyson. Now that's Sam Levitt telling me, and Jordan Tyson said that's a bald out lie. He says the only thing that he is not as good as is ping pong with you.
Yep.
Truth?
That's true. He can't beat me in ping pong. He tries. The JT Sam thing.
Yeah, it's a problem.
They're competitive now, which is what's great, is they're so competitive with each other.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were at my house and they were playing basketball, and I had to stop the game. Because before it was like a shootout.
Yeah.
And it turned into one-on-one. And I'm like, no. And it turned into one-on-one, like bodying each other up. And I'm like, this has to end. But that's what makes them both great, is that competitiveness.
Now you saw Sam play basketball in high school, right?
Yep.
How good was he really? Could he have?
Oh, he could have played Division I basketball.
Serious?
Yeah,
Did
him
he?
and JT both could have.
And like Pac-12 at the time?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Coach Hurley about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough, but I know they're both extremely good athletes.
Yeah.
And they can both shoot, score. I know they'll play defense.
What have you been asked most today that you just don't want to talk about anymore?
How is the feeling of coming here different than last year? Well, obviously polar opposite. Next question.
What do you wish people would be asking you?
Why did everybody choose to stay?
Okay, why did everybody choose to stay?
I think they truly enjoy being at Arizona State. I think they feel part of something bigger than themselves, and I think that's powerful. I think in today's day and age, people truly want to be somewhere and they feel kind of connected.
Okay.
Deeper than just the game of football, deeper than just winning the Big 12, but a connection that they'll have for the rest of their lives. And I think that's something that college football is slowly losing, and I hope that we can continue to keep that around, of that true connectivity in our program.
Is that drilling down, like I was talking to Sam and Jordan about their endorsements? Is that like drilling down on a business side? Is it drilling down on everything outside of football now? That's where college has come to. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I do think the business side getting involved, but these are still 18 to 22-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part that hopefully can separate us, is our guys have so much connection on our team. Our team loves each other so much, they care about each other so much, that unity keeps people together.
Okay.
And I think that's why when you look at it, we had 0 guys in our 3 deep leave in the spring portal, and we had 2 guys in our 2 deep leave after the January portal, and that's it that we've had leave our program in the top 2 or 3 deep. And I think it's because they genuinely like each other.
Fans are going to say, okay, what about on the field? What concerns you here at Media Day about your team coming into this season? You're not quite sure. I don't know if concern's the right word, but
obviously turnovers. Turnovers are one thing that you can control, but sometimes they're fluke, and turnovers are drastic. The top turnover teams in the country are usually the best. And then, can we play with the amount of passion we played with last year? Mm-hmm. You know, can you play with that chip? Can we play with that passion? Can we coach with that passion? Is that emotion still there that everybody in the state of Arizona saw? Mm-hmm. Every time you turned on our film last year, you said, man, these guys are fun to watch because they care and we can feel it. Is that still there? I think it is, but I'm excited to see our guys go take that field with that passion.
Another thing I want to ask you about, and this may be a deeper conversation for another time, but just in general, I remember talking to you 6 months in, and I said, what did you learn? What have you learned? You picked up a water bottle. You said that I have to go through this many steps to get water bottles ordered, or I have to go through this step for weight rooms and equipment. A couple of years later, you and I are sitting together, and everything's great. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's not on the coach. It's just you want a program that is always here. What are you looking at now that you're like, I didn't know this coming in? Is it the business side? Is it all this? I mean, look at you. You've got cool threads.
It's my wife.
No, she's solid then. Can I hire you? Breek, please. No, but what have you learned a couple of years into it that you didn't know?
I've learned, there's a saying, a guy named Jim Rund, one of our associate presidents of the university, told me when he was the interim AD. He says, you're living in the house you have, but you're still building the house you want.
Yeah.
He goes, the moment that you don't keep building is the moment you fail. And that really clicked with me that, yes, this is the house we live in now, but I want it to be better and better and better and better. And how do you navigate living currently in it while building it to be better? And he says that's the greatest challenge. So I think for me, the obstacles that I've learned is I'm not a patient person. I want it to
Really?
happen.
Shocking.
I want it to happen.
Stunning.
Like, I'll do whatever it takes to get it fixed quickly, right? But the reality is, you have to have a long-term plan to fix it permanently. And if you do something that can hurt you now, it'll eventually affect the house that you're going to be in, and vice versa. So I would say the balance of living in the house we're building the house we want to be in. I think that balance is what I'm learning and there's a tipping point.
I get that. That's smart.